What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Back again, another reaction video. Today, we're getting into NF Trauma. Still on the Search album. Man, we have been cranking the Search album, and it's been good. I've enjoyed a lot of songs on here. This has been a very introspective realization kind of album. You know, he's really diving into his thoughts in life and what he's doing right, what he's doing wrong, what he wants to change, what his flaws are. You know, like very, very good therapeutic album, I think, even more so than therapy session. But we'll continue to jump into it. Hope you're having a good day. Come vibe with your boy. Happy, almost. Sad, kind of.
Say you're there when I feel helpless. If that's true, why don't you help me? It's my fault, I know I'm selfish.
Strong lines out the gate.
Stand alone, my soul is jealous. It wants love, but I reject it. Trade my joy for my protection.
Scared to feel.
Grab my hand, I'm drowning. I feel my heart pounding. Why haven't you found me yet? I hold you so proudly. Traumas, they surround me.
The layers, man.
I wish you just love me back.
Oh, some strings, dude. I'm a sucker for piano and strings.
Say you're here, but I don't feel it. Give me peace, but then you steal it. Watch them laugh at all my secrets.
I got chills, man.
Scream and yell, but I feel speechless. Ask for help, you call it weakness. Lied and promised me my freedom. Grab my hand, I'm drowning. I feel my heart pounding. Why haven't you found me yet? I hold you so proudly. Traumas, they surround me. I wish you just love me back.
This song is beautiful, man. It's sad, you know, but it's beautiful. So full. So much emotion.
Grab my hand, I'm drowning. I feel my heart pounding. Why haven't you found me yet?
Oh, that's the end. Yo, beautiful. It's a little piano ballad, you know? The real quick before I forget, the very first few lines he said were something about I feel helpless. Say you're there when I'm helpless. Well, why don't you help then? And then say I know it's my fault because I'm selfish. Something like that. I probably butchered it a bit, but that is so powerful because essentially what he's saying is this person is there for him when he's helpless. And he's like, why don't you help them? But really, he's the one pushing them away because he's being selfish. Because in a later part of the song, he's saying he does it for his own protection. There's something about he robs himself of joy for his own protection. So basically what he's saying is he doesn't want to feel certain things. He doesn't want to open up because he's afraid of getting hurt. He's been done wrong in the past. He has a bad experience from things in the past, so he doesn't want to open up and be completely vulnerable because he doesn't want to get hurt in whichever way. And then another line he said was the I scream and yell, but I feel speechless. So it's like he's trying to voice things for help. He's trying to tell somebody, he's screaming and yelling, but he feels speechless. What a good line that was, dude. So basically saying he's trying to get all these things out, but he feels like he doesn't have a voice. He feels speechless, like he can't even say anything. He's trapped in this. So that's the trauma. The trauma is done from his past, that he's scared to open up. He doesn't want to get hurt. It's hard for him to say things to people and let his walls down. And he feels like he's crying out for help, but at the same time, he feels speechless, like it's not going anywhere, or what he's trying to do isn't working. He's his own worst enemy because he's been through all this stuff, and he's kind of programmed essentially from that trauma. And this is a very, very beautiful sounding song. The piano, the instrumentation of the strings and the layers and his vocal layers, like, it is a very beautiful song, but it also is very deep, and it's a very sad song because when you take it at the value for what it is, he's gone through a lot of trauma, and it's dark, So there's this weird conflict where the lyrics are, and this happens a lot, and I've reviewed a lot of songs like this, where the lyrics are depicting one thing, whether it's sad or happy, and the instrumentation is a complete 180, and it's either sad or happy, right? So here, the instrumentation is beautiful. It does have a little sad, dark undertone to it, little melancholy, but there's so much beauty in it that it makes me want to believe that there's hope, and they made the song that way to paint the picture of his trauma and let you know all the things that he's suffered with, but there's that little bit of beauty in it because maybe he's at the point in his life when he made this song that he's kind of almost thankful for the trauma, and it's shaped him on who he is and made him super tough in areas and resilient and mental fortitude in areas. And that he's kind of thankful for it, even though it's a horrible thing he went through. It's kind of a gift and a curse. That could be taken from the way that the instrumentation is in combination with his lyrics. Or it could just be a beautiful sounding track and he's unloading his trauma, and kind of letting you know what he went through. Either way, it's a very beautiful song. It was done very well. I loved the singing on it. Again, he didn't do too much or too little. I think he kind of kept the same flow the whole way through, but it was good because it was hypnotizing. And the song, the instrumentation part was open enough and had enough space for him to do that, and was simple enough to where he could do that. And it kind of went together. Because I know I've said in the past, I don't like repetition too much. I want more changes. But for this song, it works. And that's the thing, man. Each song is different. It requires different things based on a lot of things. The energy, the BPM, the key it's in, what chord progression is going which way. Is it in minor? Is it in a major scale? Is it happy? Is it sad? Is it high energy? Is it aggressive? There's so many things that go into music that the artist really does have to kind of, and Nicki Minaj is a very good example of this. The artist has to adapt to that instrumental that they've created, right? And depending on how they make that, they might create the beat to their lyrics or vice versa. But here, NF is very good at adapting to what this song called for, I think. And he did very well. The singing on it and the flow, even though it was the whole way through, there was breaks where just the instrumental was playing. And that kind of back and forth gives the listener enough difference and variety to where it's not too much of the same thing. Hopefully that made sense. So I enjoyed this one, man. It is sad-ish and it's very slow, but it's so pretty. I want to listen to it again. I don't know what playlist. I could put it on the chill playlist, but it might be slightly out of that vibe. I don't know, but I do want to listen to it again. This is a very good song. I really enjoyed this. This album so far has been probably my favorite project he's done. I think he's just evolved to a point where he's got everything down so well that I really enjoyed a lot of the details of the creation process on the album and the nuances in it. You know, his flow evolution, his writing evolution, his singing. I mean, a lot of things on this album have just been a lot better than his other projects. You know, not to say his other projects were bad or anything, but it's just that growth. I really enjoyed this point of his career so far. So this was good, man. I really enjoyed this. That'll do it for today's reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. It helps your channel grow, helps the YouTube algorithm. If you're new here and you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. I drop a video every day. If you're not new here, welcome back. I appreciate the love and support as always. Thank you very much for showing up and showing love. You know what to do. Leave some comments down below. What do you think about this? Is it deep? Is it dramatic? Can you relate? Is it too sad? Do you not like it? Is it too slow? Is it beautiful? What are your thoughts and opinions? Let me know. As well as if you're a fan of NF, be sure to support NF. Always support the artist or the creator, whoever's entertaining you or making music for you, and you like it. Support is number one. So with all that being said, hope you're having a great day. Sending positive vibes your way. Until next time, I'm out.